Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JMJ. This is the Marketing Made Easy video series. And what we're looking to do here is just take things back to basics, simplify your thought process, and give you an unfair advantage when it comes to your marketing. Now, this video, we're going to be looking at hashtags. Okay, so what are hashtags and how can you use them? So just some of the things quite simply. This little symbol here is what people put in front of a word or a phrase, and that makes the hashtag. Okay, so this symbol, different parts of the world, is called the pound symbol. Basically, like anytime someone refers to a hashtag, we're looking at putting this symbol in front of a word or that phrase. Hashtags can be used as slang as well, so even people talking to each other can say hashtag something where they're just explaining a certain topic or a way that they're feeling. It's just become an everyday kind of thing now. But as with everything in marketing, there are lots of different views and schemes around how to use them. Okay, so there's ones which, get in front of a massive audience and, new buyers and all this kind of stuff, through to basically being banned and being kind of shadow listed and stuff like that for using certain hashtags. But we're not going to worry about anything like that because, like I said, we just want to keep things as simple as we can. Okay, so hashtags, they can help you to be found, okay, online, and we'll go through some basic areas that we can use to our advantage with this. But what I want you to do with hashtags is think of them as a filing cabinet. And this is how it all actually kind of got started. So I think it was back in 2000, between 2005, 2010, something like that. And there was this person on Twitter, and the way they used to start off by using hashtags was they used to group different topics together. So they would post out lots of information, lots of tips and advice, and then they would basically put a hashtag at the bottom to categorize what that piece of content, where that would fit into the kind of topic that they were talking about. So if someone went onto social media, onto Twitter, and just say this person was talking about social media tips for business, that person could hit that hashtag and all the past information on social media tips for business would come up. Okay, and this is still relevant today. This is how we want to think about them. And the best way to kind of describe it, if you use WordPress and you look at the blog posts on WordPress, you can add tags and categories as well. And this is the exact same thing. All we're looking at doing is indicating where that piece of content is going to be relevant to a certain audience. So if we're talking about, say, accountants, and they're putting out information, and this kind of information is relevant to sole traders, well, that a sole trader knows then that it's for them. It's not going to be for the likes of a bigger business with X amount of employees. So what we want to do there is just use it to tag things together, and we're basically grouping them all together in the end. So if someone is looking for more information on that topic, they can come and find it. So the best way to use hashtags, think of these three things. So think of sector, topic, and location. So with a lot of businesses, is we're putting out content with people trying to find us, and we're in a certain sector. The information that we're putting out to that post is going to be about a certain topic, and we're usually within a location. That location could be the likes of the UK. It could be tailored right down to, say, Manchester. And to give an example how to use this here, imagine a website business in Manchester. They're putting out a post about how they can help you build a new website. The sector is going to be around marketing. The topic is going to be websites, and then location is going to be Manchester. And we could even go a little bit deeper. So those three sections could just be three different hashtags, but we could break that down and just say they are looking to do websites for accountants. It could be website design agency Manchester. It could be website for accountants. It could be marketing company Manchester. It could be marketing company for accountants. So you get the whole kind of makeup there of how hashtags can be relevant to what the content is. Okay, and that's all we're looking to do, is just make sure that people know that content relates to a certain topic or a certain event. And you can also use hashtags to basically piggyback off of whatever kind of news or events which are going on. So you can use them for certain trends. So for instance, just say the Olympics is coming up, or the Olympics is on, and you're putting some content out and it's around something going on in the Olympics. You can put the hashtag in about the Olympics. if we go back to the States, actually, with the last election, is for a small period of time, hashtags actually got banned across different social platforms because people were trying to influence obviously different decisions, and they didn't want that to happen. So again, going back to all the different kind of schemes and stuff like that, these are the tactics that you don't want to rely on. You want to look at the longer term play, but obviously make them work for you rather than trying to use them for trends and different things to take advantage of in the short term. By all means do that, but always look at the longer term play. You can also use hashtags for short term events. So say you have an event coming up, a certain training week or a retreat or something like that, an expo. You can have your own hashtag that people can obviously include in their social media. So if they're there, they're enjoying things, or they've been, they can obviously then tag you in, and other people who have been at that event can see that information as well. You can also follow different hashtags. So if you are interested in a certain topic or a certain industry, then you can follow those hashtags on different platforms, and then obviously you get to see relevant content which anyone's posting information with those hashtags. There are a lot of people that do so. Again, I would look at it more so about working for you rather than trying to make it work for other people. Make it work for you first, and then people will find that. They can help you get in front of a new audience, but what we want to do there, like I said, just group things together and look at the longer term play. Okay, so think longer term tactics. And to give you another example, with me, with different videos that I've been doing and different posts on social media over the years, I've used a hashtag which is SBM with JMJ, so Successful Business Marketing with Jamie Michael Joseph. And that hashtag is basically relevant. Okay, it's not that no one's searching for that, okay, unless they know about me and know about the stuff that I'm putting out on social media with Successful Business Marketing. But what happens is that, just say for instance they go onto a post and they like what they see, and we've got the hashtag there, they click on that hashtag, they're going to see all my past content and all my past video. And what I could do is use this in a way where I even get more niche. So I could have SBM with JMJ tips for SEO, or social media tips, tips around tips for entrepreneurs, something like that. And it will categorize then different videos which are tailored to entrepreneurs or tailored to people looking at SEO tips. And that's the best way to use them, rather than trying to use them for vanity metrics. Okay, so what you can do is just use hashtags which are getting lots of eyes on and lots of people following them. On Instagram, for example, things like love, there's lots of likes that you will get just by including this hashtag. But if it's irrelevant, then what's the point? You're just going to get lots of sort of likes or lots of eyes on, which no one actually taking the next step and making it less relevant content that you're putting out on social media. Okay, so think about long-term plays and how you can use them. So what should you do? But just have a little look at your content. So next time you're putting stuff out there, have a look at the content and just think, right, okay, who is this for? How is it relevant? So if we're looking at, again, accountants, if it's for sole traders, accounting tips for sole traders, that kind of stuff. And then, accountants in Manchester, it could then be that you're looking at payroll services, for small businesses, whatever it is relevant for. Look to include these within your social media posts, and have a little look around as well at people that you like and you follow. Have a look at the hashtags that they're using, see if it makes sense to find out more information about those hashtags and the people who are looking for them, and start to use them within your marketing. So look, I hope that helps. I hope it breaks down what a hashtag is, how you should use it, and why it makes sense to always look at the longer term play than the short term play. So look, I will catch you in the next video.